I want my daughter to fail. Even when she does a good job, I don't say good job.
Hey Cheryl,
Yeah.
can you briefly introduce yourself?
Oh, yeah. So my name is Cheryl Kim, and I've been in Busan for 22 years. And I've worked as a teacher, I work as a surfing instructor.
Right. Is Kim it's like an adopted name or?
It's my married name, so
Okay.
I decided to change my name when I got married because I figured if I had kids, then when we traveled, if I travel alone with my child,
Yeah.
it's easier if we have the same last name.
Okay, that makes sense. So like your legal name being Kim is your last name. That applies for like all the legal documents?
Everything. I actually had to go back to Canada to change my last name because I was born in Canada.
Right, okay. Do you ever regret having your husband's last name instead of your family's?
No, not at all. My maiden name I didn't particularly like, so it's okay. I didn't mind changing it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, so you've been in Korea for a while and
Long time,
you're raising your daughter. Was she born in Canada or was she born?
No, she was born here in Korea.
Oh, wow.
But the interesting thing about her is that she doesn't identify as Korean. She identifies as Canadian and Australian.
Oh, wow.
Because her grandfather is Australian and my mom was Canadian.
Okay, I see. And so, your daughter obviously participated in the surfing competition. And I asked her
Today, yeah.
if she wanted to be like a pro surfer and for what country. So what do you want to be like when you grow up?
I want to be pro, so I want to try really hard to achieve that goal.
Okay. Which country would you like to represent though? Like Korea or Australia?
If I can, Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that has more to do with the surf culture. Because Sport Canada does actually support the athletes. So by going to Canada, I think there would be more sponsorship opportunities for her and also a bit more support.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think she's doing great. She's really young, but sounds like a professional who's in their late teens, you know?
Yeah, she's quite mature for her age. Even like she's so independent. She'll come here by herself to go surf.
Okay.
And even when she's home, she's a better cook than me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What did she cook for you?
She made stir fry last week.
Nice.
With vegetables, chicken, rice. It was like out of a restaurant. It was so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it Korean style or would you say it's like Aussie style,
No,
Canadian
I say it's
style?
Western style.
Western style?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You must miss Canadian food.
I miss Australian food.
Oh.
Yeah.
What food in particular?
The Aussie burgers.
Aussie burgers?
Yeah, I miss the Aussie burgers.
How would you describe Aussie burger? How are they different than the Korean burgers that you would eat here?
So the Australian burger, it's massive.
Okay.
And it's got a really nice toasted bun. It's got a huge, thick beef patty. And then they put lettuce, tomato, bacon, cheese, beetroot, pineapple, egg. It's just so good.
It's
got
all
everything.
in one.
It's everything.
Do you have like a specific restaurant you want to shout out, like a burger restaurant?
Well, we go up to the Gold Coast in Burleigh, and there are so many good places in Burleigh. Our favorite thing, though, is the acai bowl.
Acai bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Acai bowls for breakfast.
Awesome.
Phenomenal.
I better try it.
Yeah.
How is childhood education like for you in Korea?
Childhood education. I think the focus is too much on study and not enough on play. 괜찮아요.
too much studying, not enough extracurricular activities.
Yeah, not enough sport, not enough play.
And what do you think, what is your approach when it comes to childhood education?
Well, with my daughter, I don't put her into any academies.
Oh, wow.
She just has a lot of free time to play, and her focus the last couple of years has been on sport. So I fully support her in her sports endeavors
Right.
and her passions.
Was it your idea who pitched the idea of surfing for her, or was it her who just initially said, oh, I want to try surfing?
Oh no, it was organic because her dad had a surf school and I've been surfing for a long time. So she grew up in the surf community. She grew up with a surfing family.
Okay.
But we never pushed her into it.
Right.
So we just kind of let it happen and let her love for the sport grow. And
Yeah.
then when she came and said, no, I really want to do this,
Yeah.
then we said, okay, we fully support you for as long as you're willing to put the time in.
Right. Everyone's around you.
I know. Well, they know me. Oh, 안녕하세요. This is Jubin. That's all.
That's all. Yeah, nice to meet you. Is she Kai's friend?
She's on Kai surf team.
Oh, surf team. Nice, nice. So you said you primarily focus on like her pursuing her dreams of becoming a pro athlete.
Yeah.
So just wanted to ask, how much money do you spend on her academic education?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nothing at all. During COVID, she fell behind in math. And the school that she went to, they set up a program for kids who fell behind in certain subjects so that they could catch up on what they were not so good at.
Right.
So the teacher stayed with her after school. She had to stay in school for about an hour 3 times a week so that the teacher could have these private sessions with her to catch her up. But now that she's in middle school,
Yeah.
her maths is very far behind. Just, I think, because of the school that she got into.
Sure.
And I've thought about sticking her in a math academy, but I don't want her to spend 3 hours studying math when she could be here surfing.
Right.
Because, I mean, I don't want to say that education's not important, but at a certain age, it's not the most important.
Sure.
She's 12, and compared to a lot of kids her age,
Yeah.
she doesn't have the stress, she doesn't have any anxiety, she's got no issues
That's good.
because she's out here connecting with nature, surfing, and doing her sport. Even, I hope she doesn't see this, but even puberty hasn't been that bad, probably because she's so active.
That's good.
Yeah.
As a parent in Korea, what do you think you are doing maybe that's unique compared to other maybe Korean or non-Korean parents here?
I think the type of relationship that I have with my daughter is quite unique because we have very open communication. I talk to her every single day about what's going on in her life. She can come to me with everything.
Right.
It's not a kind of, I'm the adult,
Right.
you're the little person,
Yeah.
you listen to me and you do what I say. It's
Yeah.
not that kind of relationship. It's a reciprocal respect.
Sure. That's
And also modeling behaviors that I expect. And giving her a lot of freedom and a lot of independence. Ever since she was little, I've been raising her to adult.
good. Oh, wow, good. So like treating her as an adult.
Yeah, even when she was young, the way I spoke to her was the way that I would speak to any other adult. I
So
never talked to her like she was a kid.
Right. So you don't go like, oh, good job, good job. You don't like lower
I
your voice.
never do that.
Okay.
Even when she does a good job, I don't say good job.
Oh,
I say I can see how hard you worked
wow.
to accomplish
Okay.
what you did. And even today, the expectation was that she would win, but because of the conditions, you never know. Like surfing is so unpredictable.
Right.
She didn't win because of the circumstances of her heat, but when she came out of the water, we talked, and I told her she did such a good job
Yeah.
because of the waves and the circumstances, and that coming in second place was a learning experience.
Right.
So even though she didn't win today, today was a really good learning experience for next time.
For sure.
And she can grow and make changes based on what she did today.
Yeah. Wow. Sounds like you're an awesome mom of Kai.
I just think that you learn more from failure than you do from success.
For sure. Yeah.
A lot of parents, especially I think in Korea, expect success and want success.
Right.
But it probably sounds strange to say, but I want my daughter to fail. And I want her to fail the best failure. I think it's as hard to fail as it is to get 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. And you gotta learn from your mistakes, right?
You learn more from mistakes, absolutely.